Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We're doing the Trackers Alliance stuff. I'm going to be cutting that intro back a ways. Y'all know this is going to be spoilers. We're over 100 episodes in. If you're not warned about it being spoilerific, that's not my problem. Anyway, we're doing Trackers Alliance. I've just finished up with the Vulture. We need to go back and get the next one. I think we can just jump there. So we are headed back to Cheyenne. Keep City. Probably fast travel there faster. Let's do that. We are headed for the Trackers Alliance headquarters.
The Alliance is strong and getting stronger by the day.
You ever
Leave
want to
no
learn
quarter.
from the best?
Show no mercy
I'm your guy.
until you return.
Hey, Mantis, I brought in another couple bounties. Hope you're keeping up.
What goes this? I've completed 0 bounties.
Try not to miss me too much.
Oh, so I've been doing these. There's apparently a bounty board somewhere where you can, I think. It shouldn't say 0 because I've done several now. Well, let's see. I'm disturbed that it says I've done 0 bounties. Because I've done the initial one here. The other one isn't showing up with a cross through it. Okay, the Vulture is closed. Yeah, I've just closed him. Hannibal's back up there. I could do the Mantis.
An imposter masquerading as the Mantis has been wreaking havoc on the settled systems,
The hunt
ignoring the law
continues.
to mete out
I
their
bid
own
farewell.
brand of vigilante justice. Pursuing bounties without authorization, torturing targets, executing the accused awaiting trial. If we allow this criminal to continue unabated, we run the risk of upending the very system that keeps us all in check.
I've been thinking
For various
about
reasons, the
getting
threat
better
level has
at
been recently evaluated. I have now cleared this as a high priority bounty, restricted to approved trackers only. Come see me if you remain undaunted.
I believe so. I want to take advantage of the time I've got while I still have some fight left in me. I would still continue my duties as an agent, of course.
If that is what you would like, who am I to stop you? There are few I trust more than you. This you know.
I do. Thank you for understanding, and for your blessing. Tracker. My time is yours, should you be well.
Good.
A nod to the stars that align our paths. Indeed you are. I had a feeling you might be interested in this target in particular. that, I've made it clear to all interested parties that you and this rogue are not one and the same. In service to that, I have information that might direct your search. An update via relay from one of our specialized trackers looking into the matter. Gale. He promised a lead on our target's base of operations, a find sure to tip the scales in our favor.
Okay.
Had he managed to transmit the details, I would provide them to you without hesitation. Unfortunately, we lost communication before he could find an opportunity, and I have not heard from him in some time. That is where you should start your search. Access the data beacon Gale last used to transmit his signal, and see if you can get a read on his location. You won't be the first tracker sent in pursuit of this imposter Mantis, but if all goes well, you will be the last. Leave no quarter, show no mercy.
Okay. This is called The Fallen Hero.
You that newcomer that saved Mr. Crowley? That bank robbery sounded intense.
Oh, that's just saying go back to my ship. Okay, well, whatever. And yeah, I want to bring the Docker forward and to the... And I want to widen the ship at some point, definitely. Here we go. I wonder if you can arrange the engineering bay and the landing bay so that the vehicle gets spawned under the engineering bay. I will have to fiddle around with that. McClure. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
You trackers think you're such hot stuff. Bring it on, then.
tracker's beacon.
No one said this Mark was giving everyone a hard time. Bet they're gonna love how easy I picked up the trail. Couple more jobs like this, I think I can make a case to take on my own contracts. Just have to figure out what the hell's Ecliptic doing out here? Cutting the transmission short. Gonna try slingshotting around McClure, touching down off their radar. Worst comes to worst, I'll lay low until someone from HQ picks up my ping. Come on. I know you got some life in you, Hummingbird. Don't quit on me now, girl.
I think, given what we just heard, we're going to have plenty of action without having to chase down things that don't pull us out of cruise. He's not here. Oh, he was here. Hold on. Way down at the South Pole. I think for my personal ship, I'm going to shift back to the other cockpit that I like. I mean, don't get me wrong, this one's very nice, but I think I'll go with the other one because it's got the docker in the ceiling. You know what? This isn't going to be exactly the terrain that I'm going to be able to use the buggy on, is it? Squirrely. Yeah. I shouldn't have bothered with the buggy this time. Investigate the crash site.
Hey, what do you think you're doing with our mall? Everyone knows it's first come, first served.
Yeah, well, I'm here first.
Push up! We're outnumbered.
Inclusive slate to Koyos. You shot at me. You shot at me. And you shot at me. You're still shooting at me. And you... I don't know where you are. think I need to loot some of those guys. Okay, so somebody had something new in notes.
An imposter masquerading as the Mantis has been wreaking havoc on the settled systems, ignoring the law to weed out their...
Okay. He was the leader. The other guys are just going to have weapons or cash loot, which I'm still worth looting. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be finding the other bodies. I'm not going to worry about him. Okay. Let's head to Koios.
Look what the Astra dragged in.
The hunt continues. I'll be farewell. I have offered the only real lead available to him. Leave no quarter, show no mercy.
Yes? Speak quickly.
Koios.
Keep it quick and don't waste my free cycles. That action is well within my assigned purview. Allow me a moment. Data access complete. Partial corruption noted. Attempting reconstruction. Repairing. Unable to fully restore data. Affirmative. Data points include a survey of several fringe systems, biochemical assessments, inquiries on trackers' assets, and error. I have transferred the data to this slate if you wish to refer to them.
Okay. Follow up with Koios for more details.
What is your query? I will assist if I am able. It is expected that the occasional bounty survives contact with mercenaries long enough to make it to the Trackers Alliance bounty board. However, it is notable that this one has managed to stay undetected after multiple trackers have been tasked with their apprehension. This would indicate the target is quite skilled at pursuit, evasion, or both, and may or may not possess some knowledge of General Tracker's tactics. Caution is advised.
Hey.
This bounty has been active for quite some time. People have had trouble finding this target, and those that have not returned alive. This indicates that it is too much for normal hunters. In short, they are dangerous. I still have references to the recovered data stored locally. What data would you like more information on? Searching. Error. No further information at this time. Nothing within the provided data indicates any single location was more distinct than the other for the sake of this search. The logical conclusion is that these scans were not done to find a particular location, but rather to eliminate them from consideration. Based on the provided matrices, the derivatives are a mixture of natural and synthetic compounds across various flora and fauna. The most notable component appears to be the use of a gaseous agent as a binding catalyst for the other elements, the full list of which is not available. However, most appear to be derivatives of some form of psychotropic biota. Goodbye.
Okay, let's take a look at the slate itself. Cryptid slate. Some sort of cocktail, bunch of biochemicals, who knows what else. One named Volk. We have interacted with Volk in a different life. Okay, so.
What do you request of me?
Still
Serious
saying-
inquiries only.
It's still saying optional follow-up with him.
I will assist. I still have references to the
That's new.
searching. Error. No further information at this time. I represent all knowledge available within the Trackers Alliance database. If there is a subject I am unable to comment on, there might be active restrictions in place. However, the only Trackers Alliance member sanctioned to instate or remove security authorization for the database is Agent Number 1. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay.
May your quarry's death be as swift as snuffing out a candle.
Dude.
The
Volk.
Alliance is strong and getting stronger by the day. I have offered the only real lead available. Things rarely unfold this easily as we wish. With the contents at least able to offer some insight into the location of your target. I see. You will be forgiven for not knowing our history, but that is not a name I wish spoken within these walls for various reasons. Suffice to say, I do not believe there is anything there worth pursuing. We burned everything having to do with that man, and anything connected to his professional life. Wherever those ashes might be, his transgressions are long buried with them. It is not a past worth dredging up. Is that the extent of information you were able to uncover? I assure you that is not the case. Whatever issues we deal with now, nothing good will come from revisiting those accounts. It is not my intention to impede your investigation.
Give that a shot.
If we
There we
ignore
go.
history, we may doom ourselves to repeat it. It is possible that personal stake may be clouding my judgment in ways I cannot see. We all have things we do not wish to share. It makes no difference to your case. This is not a topic I take lightly. The details of his history are not necessary to your search. But that does not mean I am leaving you with nothing. Though the restrictions on Volk's profile will remain in place, I shall authorize Koyos to at least index any relevant location data relating to the contents of that slate. And since he is no doubt listening in on this very conversation, you should be receiving coordinates shortly to wherever your data points and something on that list of assets have lined up.
Affirmative. Transmitting identified coordinates now.
I will not elaborate on this topic further, but I anticipate this piece of information is sufficient for your search.
Okay. So, even
My
with
time is yours.
all
should
of
you
my
need it.
training in persuasion, which supposedly should make the Greens pretty much certain, sometimes they're failing. Although I have to wonder if maybe some of these are persuade line always, when you get to the end, even if it succeeds, it still says failure, because he did give us something. So we are headed for the fallen hero, Alpha Andraste. Yeah, that reminds me, the hat does weird things to hair. So I did loot a hat. I need to find out if it's a hat that's going to work okay with my hair. I get the feeling that a lot of the hair models that were added were not intended to be used with hats. Let's see if this works. Yeah, see, hair from above the hat line is gone. So we can't wear a settler hat with that. Oh, we can probably take the Rav 8 or whatever it is. Rev 8. Still faster than walking. Okay, I see a laser from a turret. Oh, you're over there. That's known as no problem, boss. Search for an entry into Loberon Medical. You're already dead, I think. Yep. Switch gives no response. That switch is busted. I hope he wasn't friendly. He was friendly. Sorry about that, dude.
Repair attempt is insufficient for full recovery, but Oleg is grateful. Extra part remaining after unsuccessful repair. Oleg will return to helpful user while Oleg runs diagnostics.
Sorry about that, Oleg. Apparently it was already malfunctioning. Or grid. Switch power cells around depending on what you need to use at the time, then put them back. Okay. Power cell puzzle. Got it. Limited number of power cells.
Acknowledged.
Switch them around implies that if I put one in place, I can take it out. See? Okay, so we can take them out. We have green, yellow, and red. So green, if I'm doing this correctly, yep, you're there. Go ahead and deal with these, both outside. Okay, so here, could be either one of those two. Okay, so I think this one needs to be, nope. That's there, and that's there, and that's there, and boom. Meaningless loot. Extra power cell, good. So, with that first power cell in green netted us the second power cell. I don't believe we need green for anything else, so we're going to take one out.
Awaiting user input.
Okay. What if I cut off the red? I will come back if I need it. I probably should go talk to Oleg again, not too distant future. Okay, you are a trap. Oh, you're probably the trap that's powered by yellow. Haha, I betcha. Bet you we could take both of those power cores out. Hey, Oleg.
Acknowledged. Awaiting user input. Awaiting user input. Acknowledged.
Okay. Take those out, and the door is still open. The door still works. Yeah, I'll bet you the other cable... No, it doesn't. You are still energized, which means... I'm not sure what the other cable goes to. We'll probably have to go back and... Yeah, it's probably that guy right there. Expert. So we've got 3. Let's see here. This guy is outside only. Should be something like that. Yeah. This guy is that ring only. Boom. Okay. Plenty of things to loot. So I came through before. I think the exit wasn't barred. I'm going to go back out and... Hold on. Let me check something. Yep. Okay. So yellow's definitely in that direction. If we didn't, it's looking to be more and more like I only needed one of these at a time. There's got to be more to the puzzle that I'm not seeing. But red and green definitely seem to go just to those 2 places. Yellow goes in here. I didn't see any yellow conduit on this side. Okay, the door's still closed. Fine. That hypothesis was wrong. Nothing's changed.
So this is what set off the perimeter. To think this location would be found so soon. Usually one has to be lured here. Intense narrowing of focus as a coping mechanism, denying the reality of one's situation. One subject, isolated. Threat assessment, negligible. Potential affiliations, eclectic, fleet, possibly independent. Requires further inquiry. The Mantis? No, I'm on this side of the glass. I am me. I am the Mantis. This is not real. You
delusional. Proceeding with discretion. Resuming pre-trial. Direct intervention, not deemed critical. Still, list of unknowns requires further examination before final judgments. Ventilation clear. Anesthetic primed. Adjusting dose as appropriate. Inducing sedation state now. Auxiliary systems on standby.
Yeah, I heard there were some things that are contrary to how spacesuits work.
Fixation on an identity they have no claim to. Strong egocentric tendencies. Initiating vetting process. Moving to trial phase. Observation will continue so long as the subject does. But signs point to this one falling sooner than the others.
Find a way through the imposter's lair. And of course, there is going to be no direct path seen on any of this. Okay, so auto slot that one. There we go. One at a time. Inside, outside. Okay. Well, it's our next step. Thought maybe that was a breakable ice thing. Nothing changes down here. Oh boy. Oh. That looks new. It's all lit up like it wants to encourage us to go here. Fine.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Nice. Broken switch.
That's old savior. Dragging things out. Faced with your demons, you might not like what you see.
Okay, so we are meant to go down here. Move the computer, fine. Put it down.
I'm afraid the observation phase has ended. I have everything I need to bring things to a close. These results, I admit, are disappointing. And alongside your history, you can see why I'm justified in stopping you here. Enough with the lies, the deception. Not be tricked again. I am me, and you are nothing less than a charges, all of which our subject is clearly guilty of. Do as you see fit.
Game area does not currently have power.
To ensure she never commits them again. Hubris. Blame the Mantis for yourself. Idle life. And diminish the good that would inflict.
Dang it. Just another shot here. We're opening. That doesn't help a lot. Yeah, that probably wasn't my best move.
Let's see how long you can outrun this. Do not fool yourself. No matter what you do, you remain within my design.
Catastrophic damage. All systems.
Alright,
Mantis.
16. We've been here before. Now pick up the blade.
But I can't. He's my...
Slight resistance noted. Consider a higher dose for 16.
Please. Just let us go.
16. I didn't ask you to come here. You made that choice. And this is your consequence. You have only yourself to blame. Because of that, you also hold the opportunity to choose to repent. What better way to do so than becoming an agent of justice? Now pick up the blade, step forward, and strike. Well done, 16. That wasn't so bad, was it? You may have strayed from the path in your previous life, but fall in line behind me, and you'll never feel that conflict again. I know some growing part of you is relieved. You need only embrace it.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, I betcha. It gets us in here. What if I can pull those back out? That just opened this door, which is still open now. I'm not sure what I accomplished with that. Unless it almost also opened this door. That would kind of make sense.
Dr. Erickson, personal log. Progress has stagnated at 23% efficacy. We're up for review in 2 months, so we really need to push. No more breaks, no more interruptions. If we don't double our numbers soon, they're gonna shelve the whole program. Don't forget, need to fill out posthumous release forms for Jackson, Polanski, Gansberg, Clark twins, and... Smith? No, it was... Schmidt. Remind Moira to reach out to our contact in the Trade Authority. We're running low on sedatives. There was... something else. I'm sure it's not important.
Okay, so some kind of psychological experiments. Well, I didn't get everything vetted out. Oh, interesting. If I try to go through it, nope.
Hey, snap out of it. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? Any of this look familiar?
Oh, I do have control.
Remember everything that happened? Passed out, that's for sure. Everything else. This is a prison break! Subdue the convict at all costs!
Try the other door too. Yep, nothing on that door.
Mantis is headed this way. Which one of us is real?
I'm pretty convinced this Mantis is the subject of some very evil psychological experimentation. That left him really believing that he was the Mantis.
You've come far, but your journey is coming to an end. I'll make sure of it. There can be only one. I'll break you and prove that I'm the real Mantis.
That was a set piece.
Whoa, now, come on. You're okay. Take it easy. Do you know where you are? Patient at Loberon Medical? Any of this look familiar? Oh dear. That blank look again. I'll have to speak to Dr. McTeer about your dosage. The Mantis isn't real. They can't hurt you. Not here. I assure you, there's nothing to fear from me to begin with. I only wish to help. Now lay back and give yourself over to the treatment. I know it's hard to accept, but you're almost through the worst of it. An imitation, am I? You're so far removed from what it means to bear that name, that you're no longer worth the effort. It seems as though we're through here.
That's it. I'm done indulging you. Whatever you are, whatever game you're playing at, it ends here. I am the only Mantis that matters. You are nothing. Inheriting some false ideal from a dead woman does not entitle you to the position. You lack the resolve necessary to carry its burden. Only I can. You are deceived by a narrow vision, blind to the good that can come from using the Mantis as a force of change. Matter of perspective. Is it not justice when you deliver a bounty, dead or alive, no matter your choice? What if there is no alternative? A nicer sentiment than sanctions assassination. At least my way, I know who I'm killing and why. And that it's going to be the end of it. You leave someone alive and they end up committing more crimes. Have you really accomplished anything? Done any good? Can you really consider that justice? But to whom? What does it matter what we do to someone who doesn't care how they affect others to begin with? Trackers Alliance wants to judge me as if they hold some divine right above mine. But the truth is, the only thing that separates us is which end of the barrel we end up on. If only you could admit to yourself that you see the logic in what I'm saying, we could provoke a revolution, enact real change. You've been derelict in the duties of the Mantis, so you are in no position. I have the conviction to follow through on my ideals, while you simply spout platitudes into the void. Your lack of action contributes to the stagnation of justice that I fight against. So in vanquishing you, I too vanquish that evil. Your evaluation is at its end. You're a threat to my work and need to be taken off the board. The time for talking is over, and I will not be denied. Not by you, not by anyone.
I wish there had been a way to pair them. Probably there is if you find the right stuff, say the right things. Maybe in another world, I could have found it. Or maybe it's not over. Claim the Mantis Mark II suit? Yes, I think so.
Lost the last list, so let's try this again. Need 3 positron batteries. Islands have been running low on juice. Bay doors have been sticking. Need coolant and a new control rod. As many turret parts as I can get my hands on. Oh, and some lubricant for Oleg. A special order at the chop shop should be ready soon, too. I'll see if they have any better jamming equipment before taking off.
Mag storm, mag pulse, mag shear, mag shot, or mag sniper. Okay, so mag shears, mag sniper, mag shot. Let's see what this does with the mag shear. Legendary mag shear. %, extra damage to spacer and ecliptic, huh? So it's only 1560 DPS. That's not bad, actually. I could make that my weapon 5. Hey, Oleg.
Acknowledged. Awaiting user input. I am Oleg.
Yes, you are, Oleg. I think we're done here. Oh, we got a new ship. We got a new ship. Oh my. Orchid. Too many ladders for my taste. Wonder if there's any role play from other pilots. They see the orchid. Okay, 26 points of reactor. Nah. It looks cool on the outside. So let's see. We have EMs. Okay. Let's turn in the mission. Think about what I want to do for my ship design that I'm going to use on the Orchid. Yeah. I've actually heard that it's possible to resolve that with the, you know, basically retrieving the Mantis and recovering him so he gets better. But instead of looking it up and metagaming it, I just went through it in the way that I thought was right, and yeah, we ended up killing him. Oh well.
A nod to the stars that align our paths. The hunt continues. I hope you fare well. I received confirmation of the system before your arrival. I expected nothing less. If you would indulge me, I would be interested in what exactly transpired. Who did this Mantis turn out to be? Someone with that level of expertise in trackers tactics, acting as a proxy for the Mantis, and in a place with connections to Volk? If nothing else, these concurrences were orchestrated deliberately in service of some larger goal. We are rarely the villains of our own story. Whatever your proclivities, if someone stands in the way of what you consider to be right, stopping them makes you the hero. As for this Mantis, how do you reconcile their ideology? Do you have any doubts as to the decision you made in stopping them?
Yeah, they were shooting at me, so I stopped them from shooting at me.
A wise view. Consistency appeals to our natures and grounds us within society. When everything is relative, people rebel. Whatever one's view on whether the system we have is perfect or not, it serves a purpose that cannot easily be replaced. I commend you in bringing this bounty to an end. Your payment, well earned. The ghosts of our past can once again be put to rest, and the true Mantis can continue her work.
25,000. There we go. Fallen hero, bounty complete. And it's automatically brought back. Talk to Emma. We're done here. I will see you in the next recording where we're going to go do another bounty.